all charges were dropped. His marriage to fellow R&B artist Aaliyah was dissolved when it was revealed that she was just 15 years old at the time of their wedding.
This is your secret celebrity news.
From R&B royalty to rock bottom, R.Kelly suffered quite the fall from grace thanks in no small part to some truly heinous and dehumanizing behavior. But what do we know about his life on the inside? R.Kelly is currently serving prison time for racketeering, bribery, sexual exploitation of a child, and sex trafficking. It has been a spectacular crash for the man who was once known as the king of R&B, with a discography that includes more 90s top 40 hits than any other male solo artist. Rumors of Kelly's sexually inappropriate behavior had swirled for years, even making headlines during the peak of his stardom. His questionable behavior first came to light in the mid-90s. His marriage to fellow R&B artist Aaliyah was dissolved when it was revealed that she was just 15 years old at the time of their wedding. In the early 2000s, Kelly was accused of sexual misconduct, including sex with an underage girl. In 2002, he faced 21 child pornography charges in Illinois, but as the years passed, rumors continued to plague the star's reputation. Finally, in 2018, the documentary R.Kelly, Sex, Girls, and Videotapes became the first of a series of damaging pieces of investigative journalism that lifted the lid on Kelly's abuse of young women and girls. The documentary's release eventually led to his arrest, trial, and a sentence of 30 years behind bars.
Never thought that I would be here to see him be held accountable.
And according to several reports, Kelly's time in prison has not been easy. Though he was only formally sentenced in 2022, Kelly has been in prison since he was first arrested after turning himself into police back in 2019. At the time, he was held at Chicago's Metropolitan Correctional Center. According to tabloid gossip website TMZ, the following year, Kelly was the victim of a brutal attack by a fellow inmate, gang member Jeremiah Farmer. Farmer allegedly entered the disgraced singer's cell and began punching him repeatedly as he slept. It is believed the attack occurred because Farmer had become frustrated by repeated prison lockdowns, which were implemented as a result of Kelly's protesters demonstrating outside the complex. Kelly suffered only minor injuries in the attack, but his lawyers later claimed that it had exerted a significant mental toll on the singer. In the weeks following, R.Kelly allegedly experienced paranoia and insomnia, living in constant fear that another attack may be around the corner. Reports suggest that R.Kelly's time in prison has coincided with the downturn in his physical health, too. He and his legal team claim that the treatment he has received behind bars has been inadequate and potentially life-threatening. In a voice recording published by Rap House TV, Kelly discussed a recent procedure he had undergone to remove blood clots from his leg. According to the singer, staff at Chicago's Metropolitan Correctional Center had performed the operation incorrectly. He said, "Somebody miscommunicated, or somebody took a guess at what's going on with my leg. I'm not supposed to die this way. You're not even supposed to take a chance on that." He later complained that staff failed to x-ray the affected area and said that the lack of diagnostics left him afraid for his life. Kelly's concerns have been echoed by his lawyer, Jennifer Bonjean, who told ABC7 Chicago that a lack of adequate medical care is a widespread issue in prisons.
Every prisoner deserves medical attention, medical care. The MCC is required to address these things in a competent fashion.
R.Kelly has continued to be embroiled in legal battles since he was handed his first lengthy prison sentence in 2022. Back then, the singer was held at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, where his lawyers claimed he was unlawfully kept on suicide watch. In court documents filed by Kelly's legal team, his lawyers argued that he was being kept on suicide watch as a form of punishment, and that he displayed no evidence of being at risk of dying by suicide. Kelly went on to sue the prison in question. Kelly's legal team have also filed multiple appeals against his sentences, which now includes a separate 20-year sentence in Chicago, alongside the 30-year sentence handed down to him in New York. In April 2024, his appeal against the latter was rejected by the Chicago Appeals Court. Kelly currently remains behind bars, having been transferred to a prison in Butner, North Carolina. If you or anyone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, help is available. Visit the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network website, or contact RAIN's National Helpline at 1-800-656-HOPE. That's 1-800-656-4673.